So, how did we end up here? It's a bit of a mystery, isn't it? Oh, what happened last night? Oh, I don't remember. Maybe I'll have a think and my memory will start jogging. It's like, but my Tommy gun don't. 1, 2, 10.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, wow. What an idiot. And yes, that is me. And that is what drinking from a Tommy gun full of Pisco will do to you. But that is not why we're here. Why we're here on this fateful night, in this very bar, we were a victim of theft. Who was the thief? Or in Peruvian slang, who was the choro? Let me take you on a journey of discovery and adventure and show you how we identified the criminal and the culprit in this case. Check out this bar, look. Everyone's dancing, look. They're fast asleep, look. Okay, we're in the bar. I think it's like 8 in the morning. And we have a Tommy gun. We have a Tommy gun thing here.
Drink. Shut.
And here's everybody here, look. It's just gone 8 in the morning. And there's Alejandro there. Okay, Chris, he has work in 1 hour. 1 hour he has to go to work. And look, it's sunny outside. Just a room full of cool people, having a cool time, learning about culture and each other. However, unbeknownst to us, an evil scheme was being plotted by one of our newfound friends. However, it wasn't until the morning after that the result of their dirty plan was revealed to us. And revealed in the form of a missing cell phone. Who was the thief? Well, the door to the bar was closed to the public, so the thief was in this very room. It was like a game of Cluedo. Professor Plum, perhaps, did it with the candlestick. Or was it the revolver? Who knows? But a mystery is unfolding. Who was the thief? Who was the churro? Let's take a look at the suspects. Okay, here we go. We're going for 5 seconds. Suspect number 1, the Portuguese guy. We only met him this night, and we call him the Portuguese guy because we don't remember his name. Suspect number 2, the owner of the bar. He owns this very bar. Very nice guy. He gave us free drinks, and he even helped us look through the CCTV footage for around 30 minutes the next day, so we could try and find the thief. The next guy, a mutual friend of ours. I don't think it was him, but he was here. The large bald guy in the corner. I think his name's Chris. And everyone kept telling me he's a millionaire restaurateur. Could the final plot twist be the millionaire? Did he really need a cell phone that badly? And the last suspect, Alejandro. Now Alejandro, the only thing he spoke about all night was turkey. Pavo. I have no idea why. Yes, seriously. Turkey. I don't know. You tell me. It's a mystery in itself. And yes, I did say turkey. So in this day and age, it's very hard to steal a cell phone. Or even a car, a newish car anyway, with the onboard tracking and everything. It's just so hard because there's so many apps in there, secret ones you can't remove, that just track the phone no matter what. Now this is an Android phone, so we use a Google account on here, and we also have a Samsung account on this phone. So we have 2 options to find the phone. Firstly, we can use Google Maps, so this is like Google Find My Phone for the Android here. And we can also use Samsung Find My Phone. So if you have a Samsung account on here, again we have more options here. Sorry about the Spanish, but it's things like lock the phone, make a loud siren, things like that. You can do lots of different things with the Samsung one, and again you can do lots of things with the Google one as well. So that's the benefits of having a Samsung account loaded in the phone and also a Google one. You have a couple options here. So we're in Lima right now. You can see Lima here. Zoom all the way out. There's Lima. Look, sunny Lima. It never rains. And this is where the phone was stolen from, kind of on Berlin Street, which is down here. So Berlin Street from that dirty bar. So on this diagonal here, this is where it was stolen from. And it was switched off for 2 days, all the way through New Year, 2 days. And then magically the next day it just came on. I'm thinking, oh, did they sell it at a pawn shop and someone else bought it? Or something like that. You know, all these things are going through your head. And when it came on, the phone just shot all the way up north to here. And I'm thinking, you know, who lives here? Like, what the hell? It's just this random area north here. Avenue Jose Leal and whatever that says there. So we know the phone is in this circle somewhere. Not necessarily in the middle. It could be here. It could be here. But we know this is roughly where the phone is. And the SIM card doesn't have to be in the phone to track your phone. It doesn't have to be in there. But it does need an internet connection to report back to you where it is. So we have a couple of options here. We know the phone has internet now. So what we could do, we could block the phone, you know, so they can't use it and whatnot. We can emit a loud siren, but we don't really want to scare the person who has the phone, you know. Maybe they might get scared or throw it away or sell it. But if you actually use Find My Phone on a desktop computer, not a phone, then you have more information. For example, this one right here, which is very telling. You see here, they've actually connected the phone to their home Wi-Fi, which is ridiculous. Now this phone, it didn't have a password on it, so they can freely log in. They have the option to use Facebook and contact us and say, oh, by the way, I have your phone. No attempt was made. They have full access to the phone, the bank cards, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. They made no attempt to contact us. We tried to call the phone, nothing. They're ignoring everything. So immediately I'm thinking, okay, this is either the original thief or they know them and they know it's stolen. They blatantly know it's stolen. But why they would connect to their home network is absolutely ridiculous, and I'll show you why and how we actually found this phone. So now we know the phone is in this circle somewhere. Let's take a look at Google Street View and see if we can have a look at the streets and what buildings are in this circle. So this is the circle right here. So in the circle we have a small little apartment building here which sits on some shops. We have another apartment building here on another shop. And across the road we have a couple houses here and this huge apartment block of 8 floors. So we know one of these apartments, one of these shops, or something, even this guy in this car here has the phone. So now we need to work out where the hell this phone is. We can't just travel here and knock on every door. It's going to be impossible. So the next tool in our arsenal, you can see they've connected the phone to their local Wi-Fi, probably in their house because they're absolutely stupid. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a taxi here, have a look around, open up another phone and start scanning Wi-Fi hotspots. Then we can sort of dial in on roughly where the phone is going to be by using the Wi-Fi. And check this out. Now, we're not just using regular Wi-Fi on the phone to figure this out. There's a pretty cool piece of software here in the App Store called Wi-Fi Analyzer. Now, this is very clever. These are all the Wi-Fi hotspots in the area, look, see? And we know that they're connected to a Wi-Fi hotspot called Jose or something like that. So the nearer we get to their router, which is emitting the Wi-Fi signal, the higher this graph is going to go up. So this is a very, very intelligent and really cool piece of software. And this is how we're going to find our phone. Because we're going to find the apartment with the router that this phone is connected to. And we're going to use Wi-Fi Analyzer. And it's a really cool piece of software. You can do all this stuff. You get all this information, different views. So this is how we're actually going to find out which apartment our phone lives in. So pretty cool. Let's go, Colombo. So as soon as we arrived, we used the Wi-Fi Analyzer app to work out roughly where that Wi-Fi signal was coming from, the Jose one. And it turns out it's coming from this large green building here that has 8 floors. Now the outside of this building is locked. You need to be a resident to get in. So we're going to ask one of the neighbors or try and ring random doors to, get someone to let us into the building. So here's the door. We got a bit lucky actually. We rung this bell and pressed some random numbers here, and a lady let us in. We explained the situation. So then, yeah, 8 floors. 8 floors of apartment to explore. So when we arrived at the building, a nice little old lady, a signora, let us in. That's very nice of her, after explaining the problem. So we started on floor 1. I started going up with the Wi-Fi finder. Floor 1, 2, 3. And once we got to floor number 6, thinking we're going to run out of luck because we're almost on floor 8, boom, hoseway, the Wi-Fi signal has been found on floor 6. Now there's only 4 apartments on floor 6. So we used the Wi-Fi analyzer, went right up to the doors with it, and boom, we narrowed it down to 1 of 2. And remember, when you use Find My Phone, you can emit a loud sound, like a really loud ringtone that, you can't really turn off without physically pressing it on the phone. So we put our ear to the door and pressed the button, and then the phone made a loud noise, knowing exactly which apartment the phone was in. Now, people who steal things just don't believe anything they say. Unless they try and blame someone, then that part is probably true. You'll never guess who they blamed. Was it the Turkey guy? Was it the Portuguese guy? Was it our friend, ultimate plot twist, or the millionaire? No, it was the owner of the bar. The very same owner that let us look willingly through all his CCTV footage, knowing full well we wouldn't find anything because the crime was committed in the bathroom where there's no CCTV. What an asshole, huh? And apparently he traded the phone for a crate of beer for his bar. Unbelievable. Now these people, they wanted to meet at the bar tomorrow to give back the phone. No way. So we just called the police. We got the police in there. We got them to hand the phone back. I got a video of the awkward handover. I have no idea why they're filming us when they're the one that pretty much, they're handling stolen property. But, what a bunch of shitheads, right? It's unbelievable. Where's the guilt switch? Where's the justice in the world, It's just unbelievable. Why on earth would you own a bar, give people free drinks, be really nice? You probably have thousands of soles, dollars, and you feel the need to steal a phone? You could earn 50 phones in 1 week. It's crazy. I never understand some people. But this is how we solve the mystery. And if your phone is stolen, maybe it will work for you as well. So 2 things. If you lost your phone and you want to locate the thief, I hope this video helped you. Number 2, if you're ever in Miraflores, Lima, and you see this bar, just keep walking. It's not worth it, trust me. If you like this video, click like, subscribe, and leave a comment with your experience as well. I think we can all kind of learn from each other and help tackle thieves and, idiots that want to take advantage of other people. So thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and take care.